All right, let's dive right in. We're going to talk about a feeling that millions of people get, but that science is really just starting to wrap its head around.
Hey, do you feel that? Kind of like this strange but pleasant, staticky feeling?
You know that tingle that starts on your head and just travels all the way down your spine? It's not just something you're imagining. Well, I mean, it is in your head, but it's a real thing. It even has a name.
So, what do we call this thing?
The official name is a bit of a mouthful, Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. But you probably know it as ASMR. Yep, that's it. It's that super relaxing, sometimes even euphoric, tingling sensation. And look, for a while, people kind of wrote it off as just some weird internet thing, right? But it's a totally real neurological experience for the people who can feel it.
Okay, so if it's a real response, what actually kicks it off? Turns out there's this whole orchestra of different triggers.
And what's wild is that the triggers can be so different. They can be things you hear, things you see, but they're usually really simple, focused things. Think whispering, or some gentle tapping, or even just watching someone do something really slowly and carefully. Let's go through a couple of the biggest ones.
First up, the classic, the whisper. For so many people, this is the sound that started it all, their first taste of ASMR.
Then you've got tapping, that crisp, rhythmic sound, hitting different surfaces. It's another huge trigger for a lot of folks.
And one more classic for you, a sound you might not expect to be so satisfying, crinkling. Just that gentle sound of paper or plastic. So what about you? What's your ultimate ASMR trigger? Is it the whispering, the tapping, or maybe you're one of the people who doesn't feel it at all? I'm genuinely curious, so let everyone know down in the comments. Okay, so we know what it is, and we know what can set it off. But now for the really cool part. What is actually happening inside your brain when you get those tingles?
This is where things get super interesting. Because of amazing tech, we can literally look inside someone's brain while they're experiencing ASMR. So, what do we find?
Well, using these things called fMRI scans, which basically track where the blood is flowing, scientists can see which parts of the brain are lighting up. And guess what? They found activity in the medial prefrontal cortex. That's a part of the brain tied to our sense of self. They also saw a buzz in the brain's reward centers. You know, the same parts that go off when you eat your favorite food. And on top of that, centers for emotional arousal get in on the action too. But here's the kicker. That whole pattern of brain activity, it looks incredibly similar to what happens during social bonding, like when a parent is caring for their child. So the theory is that ASMR might be hijacking these really deep, ancient brain pathways that are all about comfort, safety, and trust.
Okay, but that brings up a massive question, right? If it's connected to something so fundamental, why can't everyone feel it? This is what some people call the Great ASMR Divide. The research points to something pretty surprising. It might have to do with your personality. Yeah, studies have found a link between being able to feel ASMR and having a personality trait called openness to experience. Basically, if you're more imaginative, curious, and open to new things, you might be more likely to feel it. As for why some people don't, well, the science is still figuring that out. It's just a reminder of how different and unique all of our brains are.
So when you step back and look at the whole picture, you realize this isn't just some funny internet trend. ASMR is a real frontier in our understanding of the human mind.
Honestly, this whole thing is just a fascinating and kind of humbling reminder. It shows us there's this really common human experience that we're only just now starting to get a handle on scientifically. It just goes to show how many secrets are still locked away inside our own heads.
The mind is just full of these incredible mysteries. If you're curious about what else we're uncovering, make sure you subscribe for more. Thanks for digging into this with me.